Good evening. I'm back on the Lore Master channel today to give you another story that goes along with the end time, the same universe, but we're using the different characters, the Five Nights at Freddie characters, and we're going to begin tonight with Monty Gator as he's dealing with the end time. And I hope you'll like it and subscribe and keep listening for more, because there's more segments coming up. And here we go. Monty Gator wandered the empty halls of the Pizzaplex, his heavy footsteps echoing through the desolate building. The once vibrant complex, full of laughter, lights, and the excitement of children, now felt like a tomb. It had been a year since it all began, the children falling silent, the world outside crumbling, and life as they knew it unraveling. Monty had always resented the performances. He hated being forced to plaster on a fake smile and act as though he enjoyed it. But he had never wished for this. Not for the kids to vanish. Not for the heart-wrenching silence to replace their cheers. And yet, the memory of that day haunted him relentlessly. Gregory, Freddie's superstar, had been the first he saw fall. Monty had watched as the boy, so full of life and determination, simply collapsed, lifeless, without warning. The screams of other children had followed. Then silence. Endless silence. He shook his head, his claws scraping against the wall as he gritted his teeth. I hated it, but not like this. Not like this. His voice echoed faintly, swallowed by the vast emptiness around him. The Tri-Cities, once bustling, had become eerily quiet, overtaken by the same plague that had stolen the children. Monty had wandered through the streets in the months that followed, trying to piece together what had happened. Hospitals were empty, homes abandoned, stores frozen in time. And he had found the truth. The planet itself was dying. A virus had swept through the air, not only taking the children, but sterilizing the survivors. No new life could be created. Humanity had no future. Monty had stared at the medical files, the research reports left behind in a hospital laboratory, and felt the crushing weight of it all. The screams of the children replayed in his mind as he clenched his fist, his claws biting into his metallic palms. I can't tell them, he muttered to himself as he paced the dimly lit halls of the Pizzaplex. Freddie, Roxy, Chica, they wouldn't be able to handle it. Freddie would break down. Roxy would lose it. And Chica? His voice faltered, his shoulders sagging. She'd never forgive me. They were all holding on to hope, he knew. Hope that the kids would come back, that the lights would turn on again, that the Pizzaplex would one day be alive with music and laughter. Monty couldn't bring himself to shatter that illusion. They were already fragile, their programming stretched to its limits as they tried to cope with the emptiness. Freddie had taken to cleaning the daycare endlessly, as if preparing for a return that would never come. Chica spent her days in the kitchen, baking pizzas that no one would eat. Roxy sulked in her raceway, her confidence eroding with each passing day. Monty kept the truth to himself, carrying it like a boulder on his shoulders. He wandered the city in his spare time, searching for some glimmer of hope, some sign that the files he had read were wrong. But the streets were barren, the skies dim, the air heavy with despair. The planet was dying, and he knew it. One night, as he sat alone in the Pizzaplex's arcade, his claws idly tapping against the control panel of a broken racing game, he muttered to himself, "What's the point anymore? No kids, no humans, no future. We're just toys in a world that's running out of batteries." But deep down, he knew why he kept going. He couldn't bear to see his friends break. He couldn't let them lose the hope that kept them functioning. Even if it was a lie, it was better than the crushing truth. And so, Monty wandered, searching for answers, holding on to the secret, and carrying the burden of a world that had left them behind. Well, that's the segment for tonight. Stay tuned because there'll be more of the Five Nights at Freddy characters coming up in the next few segments. And we hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.